Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make no-bake Wowbutter mummies. Alright, the ingredients for this is 1 cup of creamy Wowbutter, 1/4 cup of unsalted butter melted, so that is half a stick, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 cups of powdered sugar, a pinch of salt, and then you also need 2 cups of white chocolate. I'm using the bark, or you could use the chips. And then you need something for eyes. I'm going to use chocolate chips, or you could use bunny eyes or the mini chocolate chips, whatever you want for that. Okay, first you want to line an 8x8 baking dish with parchment paper and make sure that you let some of it hang over the side so it's easily pulled out. Okay, next you just want to melt your butter in a microwavable safe bowl. And then you want to add to that your Wowbutter, vanilla, and pinch of salt and stir that just to combine. That looks good. Now we are going to add in our 2 cups of powdered sugar gradually and just mix it. Alright, that looks good. And of course, you can do it as much as you can by spoon, but then you're going to have to get in there with your hands. Now we can go ahead and take this mixture and press it into our baking dish. That is nice and evenly pressed around the sides as best I could. Now I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the freezer about 10-15 minutes just so it firms up. Okay, my mixture is nice and firm. I did have to leave mine in the freezer a lot longer than I wanted to because I had to run my kiddos to school. But you just want to take that out, then remove it from your baking dish, and then using a sharp knife, cut into the desired size rectangles and place them on a wire rack. Okay, my mixture is all cut up. I was able to make 12 little mummies. Don't worry if they crack and they're not perfect. They don't have to be. And if you want to cut off some of the edges like I did, or if they break, you can just cut those pieces off. They can be all different shapes and sizes. It does not matter. But I went ahead and put a parchment sheet underneath my mummies because I just don't want to get the white chocolate everywhere. So next we are going to heat our white chocolate in the microwave in 30-second increments until it is completely melted. Okay, that looks good. You want to be sure to leave some of your white chocolate for the drizzling stage. It says half a cup, so you just want to go ahead and melt 1.5 cups for this part. Okay, all of my little mummies have the white chocolate on them. As you can see, some of them look a lot better. I dipped those 2 in the white chocolate, and those turned out really good, but the third one I tried to dip broke, so I didn't want to try it anymore. So I kind of just poured it over top and then smoothed it out with a butter knife just on the sides and the top. So, of course, the bottoms, will not have the white chocolate on them. But I think after we put the mummy little bandages all over them, you won't even be able to see a difference. So next we just want to let these set up, and then we are going to melt the rest of our white chocolate. Okay, after your white chocolate is melted, you just want to put it in a Ziploc bag, and we are going to cut off the very tip to make a little tiny hole to make the bandages. Okay, those look so adorable. See, I told you all the little imperfections will be hidden by the mummy wrap. And then you just want to make sure you put your eyeballs on there really fast because the white chocolate hardens pretty quick. Now we're just going to let those set up for a little bit. If you want to help them out and set them in the refrigerator, that's fine too. Alright, our little mummies are all set up and they just look so awesome. You can store these in an airtight container in the refrigerator because you just don't want your little white chocolates to melt. And when Taste Tester gets home, we'll have him have a little taste. Okay, Taste Tester's home. It's time for him to have a little taste. Okay. He's a firefighter.
Yum. Yum.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, everyone. Come back and see us again. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
I like it.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.